What I have over here is my old PC that I've been using for past 7 years, and then I stopped using it for the past 3 years. Left it with my sister, and well, as you can see, it's underutilized. It's also very dusty. Oh my god, shit. So I was thinking, this thing is with a graphic card R9 380 released in 2015. Surprisingly, it ran very well in 2023. Mind that the games that it can run is all on eSport. So it really surprised me how well it can run. Just the thing is, if you okay with having around 60, a mid-range card during its time still run fine in today's games. Plus, this card is supposedly to support DirectX 12, which, frankly speaking, all of modern games that use DirectX 12, well, this cannot catch up with that. However, if your games is from 2017, 2090, or even 2020, I think this card still run fine in 2023. It just should you get one, because honestly speaking, getting this one R9 380 4GB variant in 2023 is a lot harder than getting a RX 390 or no, RX 980. I don't remember. I'm not sure which one. So even that, this computer actually run on i3 processor, a 4th gen processor with a 12GB DDR3 and a power supply M27 Pro from Cooler Master that still running great until now for almost 10 years, which I got it before I even built this PC. 4th gen Intel, I definitely will not recommend anyone to get it, especially if you still using hard disk. Plus, get an SSD. It's much cheaper, it's much better, and it's a lot safer in data retention. This drive is about 10 years hard disk. I allocate 2 of them. Now one of them is already fails, and then it just left this one, which is already start to see a failure bit by bit. Hard disk is about 10 years data retentions, and regardless how well you preserve it, things gets broken. That's why getting an SSD is much better in 2023, especially if you are just a home user. But if you just want this kind of PC, I still don't see a reason why you should get that, unless it's very cheap and you are very tight and you are okay with security of Windows 10, which the security patch is pretty much gone sooner or later. But yeah, I don't think I will keep this PC. I might keep the power supply because it's still good, but I will move this to back to my sister, because there is some stuff over here that is personal data over here that's personal for her. But the thing is, she underutilized it. So this 380 actually a mid-range card during its time, so it's quite power saving. But since it just use Intel, since if there is anything happens with the graphic card, I can always switch to onboard graphics. So yeah, I like this system for basic stuff in 2023. Games, if you are really just want to play games, you don't really care about FPS, you don't really care about data retention or something, because this one still use hard disk. Yeah, getting a 4th gen Intel, I think still okay. If possible, get a higher spec, not DDR3. DDR4 is much better, and because we are phasing out DDR4 and moving to DDR5, It's still expensive, but it starts getting cheaper in 2-3 years. New graphic card also coming out. Intel and AMD keep push out their new processor, so this thing will become a relic in no time. That's all.